Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for Renaissance Periodization, and today let's talk about the 5 rules of front delt training. Yes, they're rules, but that's more for the clever thumbnail title. They're helpful tips that can allow you to develop your best front delts so you can look like you have armor delts. Look at my front delts. They're huge. Quote, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Rule number 1, chest work goes a long way. Training your chest almost in every case also trains your front deltoids a huge amount. They do a lot of the same function. So don't overdo front delt work because of this, because you're getting so much out of your chest. Maybe consider doing front delt specific work 1, maybe 2 times a week if you're really prioritizing them, but like 3-time-a-week front delt exercise is a giant, I wouldn't even want to say waste of time. It could be too much for you. Chest training grows your front delts a little bit, sometimes a moderate amount. Take 1 chest workout later in the week, throw a few sets of front delt work at the end of that, and that's almost as much as your front delts will ever be able to recover anyway. Number 2, when you are doing presses with a barbell, be they high incline press, be they seated barbell press, or be they standing barbell press, especially standing, you want to try, unless you're super gigantic or super immobile, to try touching the barbell to your clavicles every single time, because stretch under load is really, really good for muscle growth, and deeper is better. Can you use less weight? Yes. Is it going to make your front delts grow even more while keeping your injury risk even less? Yes. It's a fucking win-all strategy. Number 3, if you are training dumbbell presses with delts, and unless you're ultra strong and the dumbbells are super gigantic, a huge recommendation isn't to come down to where your delts are on the presses, but to come out and below your front delts, touching the dumbbell to the top of your bicep. If you can do that and pause for a second and then arc your way back up to full lockout, you will burn your front delts off of your body. And when your body heals them up, they're going to be enormous and you won't be able to move or even flex because your front delts will be too big. Mission accomplished. Number 4, front raises are a very good exercise for the front delts. However, they're also an excellent exercise for the side delts. The big determining factor is often what you do with your hands in grip position, because it turns your delts and exposes their various angles of pull. So if you do front raises, a great way to do them is take the easy bar, curl position, and raise them all the way up over your head and all the way super slow eccentric back down to where they're just sitting in the bottom of a curl position. That underhand easy grip makes your front delts a no-brainer angle of pull that really does most of the work. If you do wider grip barbell front raises with your elbows out a little bit and your tops of your hands facing the ceiling, overhand grip, it actually is a very huge side delt stimulating exercise. It doesn't hit the front delts nearly as much as you would expect. In addition to that, point number 5 is to try getting yourself into a free motion machine, those dual cable stacks that are super awesome, and try to do some straight arm raises there. But what you want to do is stand in front of the machine so that you get a super deep stretch in your front delts at the top and come all the way up for a peak contraction and a slow eccentric all the way down for a deep stretch behind your body. Try to keep your chest as proud and high in the sky as possible while moving your arms and stretching the back as far. That stretches the front delt, something it doesn't get a chance to do in many other situations. And then it's going to fry your shit up. And the best grip for that is probably a neutral grip. So thumbs up towards the sky, grab some kind of handle that allows you to do neutral grip and go to town. In addition to that, get your ass, if you don't have a free motion machine, or even if you do for variation, set up a medium incline bench like you're going to do incline dumbbell presses, except neutral grip, hammer grip style. Drop the dumbbells all the way down until they're stretching you back here, chest up proud, front raise the dumbbells up to right above your head, and slowly control the eccentric on the way down, getting that big deep stretch at the bottom. That is a serious approach to front delts. And if you see someone who thinks they're training front delts and they're doing grab the 45-pound plate at the top and they're doing this half rep bullshit, come up to them and say, look, I really do apologize for what's going to happen. They're like, oh, no worries, what's going to happen? And you megaton punch them, generating like I don't know, a third of the speed of light peak velocity with your fist as it contacts the metal plate in front of their chest that they're holding. And you're generating, like, I don't know, enough energy to move, like, to displace the moon by an inch if it was at Earth's gravity ground level. Not a ton. I'm just asking for basic theoretical physics. And as you knock them out, the chemical elements reform, fuse, and fissile material is created. You get essentially an enormous nuclear bomb as just the detonation of such a contact. The gym gets sucked into this essentially mini wormhole you've created for a short amount of time. Everyone in 100 square kilometers instantly is vaporized to death. Where the gym was, let's say the gym was in Connecticut. Connecticut is now a 500-mile every which way crater, which the Atlantic Ocean fills up. The good news is that the polar bears will have more ice caps because the ocean levels have sunk. Don't hit people that hard, folks. It's bad for all of us. But kindly tell them they could be doing better. See you guys next time.